So obviously you get to sign a deal. What did that mean just to get that deal done and to be in this place now?
Yeah, I mean, it was huge for me to be able to get a deal done before spring training started. So to be able to be here on day one and be able to be here with all the guys and start working towards opening day has been huge.
What is it like this year coming in with this group, knowing all the expectations and possibilities out there for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we all have high expectations throughout the year, and to be at the top at the end. So, it's just one day at a time. It's too early to kind of jump ahead because we gotta get ready now for opening day and kind of move on from there.
I know it's a cliche in sports, but is there unfinished business with the way things ended last season?
I think there's always unfinished business going year to year, but it's a new year and anyone's ball game. So to be able to go out there and compete every day, starting day one, is definitely going to be something that we strive for.
How has camp been for you so far because of how quickly things got together and started?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like a shotgun start here, which is a little bit different, but it's nice to be able to kind of count down the days. We're already kind of on the back end of spring training as it would be normally, so just counting backwards from opening day and being able to ready to go.
Game starting 2 days or tomorrow actually, already a day behind. So yeah, it really is that next step right in front of you. Does it feel like baseball is here that it all counts again?
Yeah, I mean, spring training is always nice to kind of get the ball rolling again and to kind of have stuff back to normal has been nice to be able to kind of be back with everyone and just be able to get the ball rolling here in spring training, get out there and play in front of fans again is going to be nice for us.
Is picture day anything special for you, or is it just another job that you have to do before you get out on the field that day?
Uh, I mean, every picture day, I guess, is a little different, but it's always good to get out there and get another picture for the year and be able to be ready to go.
When you look at how the time during the lockout was spent, did you do anything just to get away from thinking about baseball, get away from the mental pressure that adds when you are working on baseball?
Um, Early on in the off season, yeah, I got away a little bit, just family vacation stuff like that. But come towards the end of it, I knew we were going to start spring training at some point, but didn't really know on the timing. So it was just a matter of staying ready and being ready to go at a drop of a hat right now.
How did you stay ready? I mean, some guys were here. I know talking to Brent, he was doing it in Cincinnati with a few other guys. Where were you, and how were you dealing with it?
Yeah, I live out here in Arizona, so weather's been great, fortunately, overall. So just working out at local high school, throwing to some hitters, and just kind of doing the rest at my house.
With the possible rule changes and the possible pitch clock coming, does that have to change anything that you do with how you approach each pitch?
I mean, the pitch clock a little bit will come into effect a little bit in like higher pressure situations where you're trying to slow the game down. But overall, I don't think many of us would come to that timer expiration, I guess you'd call it. But I mean, it's definitely another added something for a pitcher to have to worry about.
Is it a rule change that you're fine with either way?
I'm subjective to it right now. We'll see how it goes. I know a lot of guys that have been in the minor leagues the last couple of years have been learning to deal with it, so it'll definitely be a change for some of us, though.
And what if they do keep that runner on second base to start extra innings or at some point in extra innings? You've had to deal with that already. What do you think of that possible rule?
I think it's good and bad. I wish it would be able to start a little bit later because I think the game is still in hand in like the 10th or 11th inning, so I think that's a little early to bring it in. But depending on what rule they come up with that, it definitely saves the 15, 16 inning games that no one really likes to be a part of.
And the last thing for you is, when you see this group, your core is still the same, but there are a lot of new guys in here. How does the connectivity that I know that Craig talks about every season, how does that start to happen with this particular group?
I mean, it starts day one. I mean, a lot of us, they're coming in from other places that played together elsewhere, and I mean, the core here has been great. It's just an accepting group of guys to be able to kind of get in and mesh, and it all starts day one of spring training. So we're going.
Yeah, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
You got it.